Okay guys, I'm back, and this time I'm doing a little bit of a different video because I got the iPad up there. I got my daylight lamp shining this way, so I hope you can see me. Maybe I should even sit down a little bit more like this. Yes. So I want to do it like this because I have some things to show that it's too big to show you on the table. So first off, this is the pour I did a few days ago. The ocean, sorry, I got hair in my mouth. That's it. So I have this one, which I did a couple of days ago, and I am going to lacquer varnish it some more. It has one layer on it at the moment, and I think it's pretty, but it needs more layers because I like it when it's really shiny. But as you can see, it didn't lose any cells, and here the copper gold color popped up really nice. Has some copper and gold over here, and up here there's some gold lacing, and it's kind of pretty. I'll do you a close up. See if you can see it. See, that's that C bit. That's the golden bit. You can see the reflection. Doesn't really come over on a video, but in real life it's a little shinier. And there's some cell action over here, and more of the C thing there. So that's the 40 by 40. And what do I have installed? Oh, I have the camera on the donators thing. I have to show you guys that before I forget. I have to get a little sticky tape. I hope you guys don't mind this video because I really have to show you a lot of stuff, you know, from a wide angle, and it's better to do it this way. So the donation list, there you go. So I want to thank everyone for donating, and I want to thank the person that said you can do columns in Word. That would save a lot of paper. I'm all about saving trees, so I'll look into that next time I make up my list. So what am I going to do today? I will tell you. First thing is I'm going to do a big background in a bit on this video. And I want to show you, someone asked me to do a pour on glass. And the thing is that you cannot pour on glass because, well, you can, but this side, the side you pour on will have cells. But the other side will just be streaky. So to get what you want, I think you want to do a little pour on the glass, create the cells with the torch, and then take another piece of glass and put it on top. And that's what we're going to do. So it's pretty exciting to do something like that. And as I've told you guys all, I also do glass work. So I have a piece of glass, I have my glass cutter, and it's not that I want it really straight. That doesn't have to be. Because I'm just going to do just a little, see that? That's how it goes. I just want to do a little pour, just so you can see how that works out. And I want to hold it up close. So taking the half of this, that's it, that's more than enough. And there we have two halves, which I can put on top of each other. So I'll do a little pour on this, and then put the glass on. But that's something I'm going to be doing over there on the table, so you can see up close. But I thought I'd show you how I cut it. because I know some people always think you're a bullshit artist, so I thought I'd show you. Then another one I'll show you. This is something I designed and I made myself. And I thought that was really pretty because it's sort of a sea thing, and it even has real shells. If you can see the real shells, I put them in there too. And some glass beads, which makes it just a little prettier. So that's what I used to do, glass, and I'm pretty proud of it. Okay, that's that. Now let's get on with the whole thing. So I've mixed 2 colors of paint. I have a white and I have a anthracite. And that's what I'm going to do, because I'm going to recreate the background I had made on the big pour for my sister. And I have a little hidden agenda because I'm going to make another one, but I'm going to use colors that I think are going to be pretty, and then we can put them next to each other and see, because I'm not really that fond of those colors. You know, you do have to have some sort of a color that, you know, pops out at you. And I know people say, you know, it looks beautiful and it's like what they call Michi Picchu or something like that. I know what it is, but I don't know how to pronounce it. But I think it would be better if I did something with a little bit of color. So, okay, how do we do this? I will show you. You mix the paint. You just put paint in the color you like for those like sort of clouds. And I have, like I said, anthracite. And you put a little bit of pouring medium in there and a little bit of water. And then you get those little sponges. They cost like nothing. 10 cents a sponge or something like that. So I cut them in half. So I have 4. And what I do is, because I'll be treating this like this is the top and that is the bottom. So I dribble a little bit of paint on here. This is white. Just put it on with the stick. Just like that. Now I get one of the little sponges and I start to really sort of, with a circular motion, I put the paint on the canvas. And making sure that I don't miss a spot. So, just like this, I put it on here. And you will know when the paint, when there's not enough paint, because then it gets really not that easy to make these circular motions. So when I got that first bit, then you start to add the color, because up top you want it lighter than, say, down here. So you just put a few on there like that, and then you start doing this again. Just like that. And you know, you can even decide if you want the big puffy clouds or the little itty bitty clouds just by the motion. Like you can do like this, big ones or small ones, or do both of them just like this. Then you want to mix them up. So then you put on a little bit more. And this really does take a while to do, you know. It's not like it's 5 minutes and you get the whole canvas covered. You just brush it in and twirl and do. And then take one with white again, like this, press it into the sponge. And then you just do this. So that's all it really is, and then you just create the whole canvas just like this, and that's all there is really to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop this video right now and do the rest of the canvas and then show it to you guys, because you don't want to see me do the whole canvas like this, right? That's pretty much boring. The whole thing is only just, you know, putting paint on the little sponge, sometimes only anthracite, sometimes you mix up the colors a little bit and you put it on there, and there you go. But you do have to have enough paint that, you know, it gets into the canvas, because you have the threads that you see, and you want to really get it in there. And I'm doing really small circles now, but you can get a bigger sponge and do the bigger circles. That's what I did on this one. That was just a bit bigger. And then when you want it to go from dark to light, you just clean up the sponge a little bit like this. Put a little bit of white on your sponge, and that's when you just take it up there like that. And I don't know if you can see it from there, but you see, like, this is light, this is a bit darker, and then it gets a lot darker. And the little circles you see here is because I'm using the little sponge, and if you want the bigger, you take a bigger sponge. So just let me show you, let me get one sponge, the bigger one. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, there it is. I thought I had cut up all the sponges. So, bigger sponge, and I have to get the little bottle. Where's my little bottle? There it is. See, if you go to a bigger sponge, what you should do is get the sponge a little moist, because it's so big it's going to take up a lot of your paint, and you don't want that. You don't want to waste all that paint. So it's a little bit wet. Then putting on the anthracite, putting on the white, and then put it in the middle, like here. And now I'm going to make the bigger clouds. Let's call them clouds.